What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, back with another video. Ooh, what's up, brother? Woo! It is a beautiful day out here in North Georgia, up in the mountains. Not really. Close enough, though. Man, I'm having a great day, let me tell you. Went and checked out some puppies. There was an adoption event at the Petco down the road. Walked around Best Buy with my son, with my oldest son. I've been having such a chill day. Now I'm on my way to work, taking a little ride. For once, it's not raining. Clouds everywhere in the sky. You can tell it wants to rain, but I'm not going to let it. Yeah, I'm on my way to work. Figured I'd go ahead and spin up a little video. I am trying to record more, trying to upload more, try to be more active. Handful of y'all dropping comments on just about every upload. Huge shout out to you guys. That's, I mean, really one of the reasons why I keep doing this. Partially, you know, I've got the camera on my helmet already, but as you can tell, I love talking, and I will go on for hours and hours, non-stop. So thank you all for commenting. Thank you all for subscribing. I think since I've bought this R3 and started uploading videos, I have increased 120 subscribers, almost doubled my subscriber count since doing R3 content, as well as commentary on my videos. There are a couple of people, one fellow who's actually left a comment, who's been subscribed and kind of watched my videos from the Z500 era, it seems. But I used to upload a lot of my rides, just no commentary, no talking. Hopefully I don't get sprayed here. Ooh, little couple drops on the arm, no big deal. Yeah, as you can tell by the title of the video, I am going to be taking my 2026 Yamaha R3 70th Anniversary Edition onto the highway. Just a short and quick little highway ride. I have kind of mentioned in a previous video, is the Yamaha R3 the right bike for you if you are a beginner? And one of my biggest gripes in that video, or one of my biggest warnings in that video, was if you live somewhere where you're going to be riding the highway 24/7 all the time, constantly, frequently, this is probably not the bike for you. Not that it can't go on the highway, because it will hold its own, but it leaves something to be desired. Definitely leaves something to be desired. Yeah, 2026 Yamaha R3 is, you know, not just a 26, any Yamaha R3. I'm a little frazzled right now. I just woke up from a nap. But the R3, it can handle its own on the highway. Your passing power is pretty weak. Top speed on this thing, with the size that I am, you know, big dude status, I've gotten this thing up to 103 on the odometer. I have not done a, what's it called, an odometer heel, or whatever it is, an odometer calibration. So it still has that factory 10% boost to the speed. Real speed, probably mid-90s, if I had to guess. Who knows? Who knows? It'll hold its own, though. It will handle the highway. It just really, you know, you just feel like you want a little bit more power. I think the R7 would fill that gap perfectly. I think the Ninja 500 also comfortably achieves that little extra that you need on the highway. It does not go much faster. It, you know, is only real world. I think the Ninja 500, Kawasaki Z500, I think it's actually 451 cc's. And I believe the Yamaha R3 is 321 cc's, so you only get about 130 cc difference on a parallel twin. That's not much. That's not going to make or break, you know, it's not going to make or break your experience here. You're going to have fun no matter what. Plus, you know, if you're considering these as your first bike, you're a beginner, don't be, you know, worried about doing top speed runs all the time, because here's a fun little fact. Unless you're on a 600 or a liter bike, unfortunately, highway riding just kind of sucks. You know, you're gonna hop on, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna realize, man, this is miserable. You get pushed around by the wind, you get, you know, bobbed around. It's just not that enjoyable. So I'm kind of stalling right now. I'm about to take you guys on the highway, the infamous Georgia 400 out here in Georgia. We're going to be taking a little route. I don't think I'm going to ride it all the way to work, because there is a back road segment. If you are from the north of Atlanta area, you may know they just completed about a year or two ago, I think a year ago, they just completed the Ronald Reagan connection, and it goes straight through from Alpharetta all the way to Cumming. And man, that is the most fun road to ride a bike on and ride a car on. There's rarely ever any police. The roads are paved phenomenally. It's just a great old time. But I really feel like taking that today and maybe getting a little second video recorded. Who knows? We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Highway runs are pretty chill on this bike. Like I said, it's not the most fun, and it is capable if you have to do it, but it just leaves something to be desired there. So I'm going to go ahead. I got nothing else to talk about right now. I am going to cut to the highway. Give me just a sec. Alrighty, y'all. Here we are, coming up on the infamous Georgia 400 southbound. Hopping on at exit 15. I'm gonna do a short and sweet little ride, make sure there's no traffic coming. Woo! I'm gonna do a short and sweet little ride up to exit 15 here. Sorry, getting on exit 15, gonna ride to exit 13, most likely. We'll see. I kind of feel like I don't have a ton to talk about right now. This guy's going real slow. So speed limit on this highway is 65, right? Nice little 65er. Easy little highway. Got fourth gear, got fifth gear, pop up into sixth, and we are cruising. As you can see, hopefully you can hear me. As you can see, we're cruising at a solid 90. I'm kind of tucked in a little bit. I've got an aggressive little seating position, but we are sitting at about 9,500 RPMs in sixth gear, and we're only going 90 miles per hour. I do not have a ton more juice to give it. That being said, you do have to keep in mind everybody else on the highway. So, yes, relatively speaking, I am pushing this thing to its almost limits here. And for a motorcycle, for a sport bike especially, I'm going pretty damn slow. But I'm still passing everyone on the highway like it's nothing. Now, all parallel twin 321cc motorcycle. This is not a powerhouse. The power band does not fly up into the higher RPMs like an inline would. You get pretty consistent power delivery all the way through the power band. You're going 6,000 up to about 12,000. You're going about the same. Nothing's really changing. But it's still completely doable. Now, remember, I'm a pretty large guy, so full tug for me, it doesn't really do a ton. I'm too dang big for this bike. But it's still comfortable. Suspension handles great. I mean, your handling is still good. You feel stable on this bike. It's not a very windy day today. I think the average wind speed today is 2 to 4 miles per hour with gusts of 6, one of which I just felt one of those little 6 mile per hour gusts. So I'm not getting, absurdly tossed around like, a little rag doll here, but you definitely still feel it. You're not cutting and slicing through the wind. And, once you're getting up to the upper 90s, you almost feel like you're kind of at the wrath of the wind, in my opinion. That might also just be because I'm larger. My body, this motorcycle is not designed to be an aerodynamic fit with my body. There's some incompatibilities there inherently. But if you are a big guy, like me, 250, 6'4", 6'5" on a good day, 6'6" if your mom asks me. Woo, baby, you can still have a good time. Let's go for a quick little top speed run here. Oh yeah, we're pushing it. We are pushing it. Yeah, I don't want to go much more than that. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Got my t-shirt from an Amazon 3-pack bundle. This thing is not saving me if I go down. Don't be like me. Wear your gear. But if you do want to be like me and wear no gear, at least be smart about it. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I have nothing crazy insightful. It's a motorcycle on a highway. It's going to do the job. I think if you went any lower than this, you genuinely would be having a rough time. Something like a Ninja 250, I do not think you'd be enjoying yourself. Anything lower than that, like a drum, I think you'd just have a rough time. The 300, I would say, is the bare minimum that you need to have to enjoy the time on the highway. It's not the best time, but you're not going to be miserable out here. I'm still cruising, I'm still coasting, I'm still passing everybody. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. Really, at the end of the day, what this thing is built for, track days, mountain roads, I wouldn't even really say city cruising. I don't ride in the city. I think a motorcycle is ultimately just not a great choice in the city to begin with. But small town cruising, you got long, windy roads, get an R3. You're going to be pushing this thing, it's going to be screaming, it'll sound good, and it'll feel good. If you got like an R6, or a 600, or a leader bike, and go watch some of my other videos. Look at the roads that I ride on. If you're on a 600 on those roads, you are going to be cruising around in like first or second gear the whole time, because you really just don't need much more than that. R3, perfect for small town living, some nice windy country roads, some mountain roads, some spirited driving, and the best part is kind of like when I owned a Miata. you know, it sounds and feels like you are breaking every kind of law on the road. And then you look down at the odometer and you're going the speed limit. That is honestly what I love about small engine vehicles, little Miatas, little Hondas, especially like D-Series 1.6 liter Hondas. Dude, you straight pipe that bad boy, it is just going to be screaming, and whole time you're not even going fast. Oh, that's my coworker in front of me. Well, guys, I'm pulling up to work now. I hope you enjoyed my little highway run there. I had a good time. As I said, it'll do the job, but you will not be the fastest person on the road. You know, I've been passed by some little Camrys and Corollas. I've been passed by some hell yeah brother Harley riders. It's just life. Sometimes you just gotta be realistic about what you have and what you're getting into. And like I said in the video about picking your first motorcycle, if this bike is the right one for you, you really just need to keep in mind what kind of driving you want to do. I've always ridden my bikes on the highway, but I am not a highway rider. I am a highway commuter, but I am not like you know, these Houston boys on YouTube who are just highway warriors. So you guys are about to lose me. I've got my ND filter on the camera. It's pitch black. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment if there's anything you want to see me make a video on, or if there's anything that you want to discuss that I chatted about in the video. And don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. That too. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.